Good day, dear friends. With you, Natalia, on the Doctor Online channel, where I share personal experience, answer your questions, and conduct individual consultations. Many people complain about the unbearable craving for sweets. What is really missing in our body in this situation? So, one beautiful day, you looked at yourself in the mirror and decided to give up sweets. You barely made it through 3 days, after which you felt an unbearable craving for sweets. I'm going to disappoint you a little. The culprit in this situation might not be a lack of willpower or even stress, but a simple deficiency of certain minerals and vitamins. What should be done in this situation? First of all, you need to get tests for certain microelements and vitamins, and based on the results, focus your attention on those indicators that have fallen into the so-called deficiency zone. The most often irresistible craving for sweets arises from a deficiency of magnesium. A lack of this microelement can slow down metabolic processes. Imbalances in the digestive system and fluctuations in blood sugar contribute to the occurrence of various types of spasms, headaches, sleep disturbances, and in some cases lead to the development of depression. By the way, magnesium actively participates in more than 300 different chemical reactions taking place in our body. You're probably familiar with the insistent desire to eat a whole chocolate bar, aren't you? In some cases, in this situation, you should consider the possible lack of this important microelement. An irresistible craving for sweets can also occur due to a lack of chromium in our body. It enhances the penetration of amino acids and glucose into the cell of the organism and reduces the craving for sweets. The need for chromium increases under stress, excessive physical exertion, during pregnancy, as well as with various types of infectious diseases and the intake of large doses of calcium preparations. Pathological craving for sweets is also noted with a lack of phosphorus, which is involved in the absorption of glucose as well as tryptophan amino acids, a deficiency of which leads to weight gain and craving for carbohydrates due to a decrease in serotonin levels. Often strict diets, a feeling of strong hunger, in other words, a banal lack of energy, lead to an annoying desire to put a few sweets in your mouth. Psychologists are convinced that a pathological craving for sweets is a consequence of a lack of love, attention, and understanding. A person becomes complex, insecure in their abilities, feels too vulnerable, and finds solace in eating various delicacies. In some cases, an insatiable craving for sweets can lead to pathological anxiety and depression, with chocolate acting as an antidepressant in this situation. In this situation, it is necessary to calmly analyze your life and focus on the moments that completely dissatisfy you. In other words, try to get rid of stress, not eat it away. You might be surprised, but a pathological craving for sweets can be one of the manifestations of a yeast infection. Parasites lead their active life in a sweet environment, feeding on carbohydrates, constantly prompting their host to make new and new reserves of glucose. One of the reasons for an insatiable craving for sweets can be hormonal imbalances in the body and metabolic disorders. So let's summarize. To identify the true cause of a pathological craving for sweets, it is necessary, first of all, to identify a deficiency in the body of one or another microelement, assess the hormonal background, and try to eliminate the identified disorders. Currently, there are a huge number of vitamins, which include such important microelements as magnesium, chromium, and phosphorus, with the help of which we can normalize metabolic processes and get rid of the pathological craving for sweets. You were with Dr. Savkina. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on many new interesting and useful videos, and stay healthy.